Welcome back to what might be the most practical module of our entire course. By now, you've built a solid LinkedIn foundation, grown your network strategically, started sharing valuable content, and learned how to leverage LinkedIn for job searching. Today, we're going to explore the premium features that can supercharge your LinkedIn experience and, more importantly, help you decide which ones are actually worth your money. Let me start with a confession. When I first heard about LinkedIn Premium, I thought it was just a way for LinkedIn to make a little extra money from features that should be free. I was pretty skeptical, maybe even a little annoyed. After testing different premium features for several months, I discovered something surprising. Some of these features can provide incredible value, while others are basically expensive bells and whistles that most people don't need. The key is knowing which is which, and that's exactly what we're going to figure out together. Let me tell you about Rachel. She's a marketing director who was hesitant to pay for LinkedIn Premium. She was doing fine with the free version. Her network was growing, she was sharing content regularly, and she was getting some traction with her job search. But when she finally upgraded to Premium for just 1 month to test it out, she discovered something that changed everything. She could see who had viewed her profile, including 3 recruiters from companies she'd been trying to get noticed by. She reached out to one of them, which led to an interview, which led to a job offer that increased her salary by $25,000 a year. That 1 month of premium, which cost her $60, delivered a return on investment of over 40,000%. Not bad, right? But here's the important part of Rachel's story. She didn't keep premium forever. After landing her new job, she downgraded back to the free version because she no longer needed those specific premium features. She used premium strategically for a specific purpose during a specific time period. That's the smart approach to LinkedIn Premium. Use it when you need it for specific goals, not just because you think you should. So let's break down the different premium options because LinkedIn doesn't make this simple. There are actually several different premium plans. LinkedIn Premium Career, LinkedIn Premium Business, Sales Navigator, and Recruiter Lite. Each one is designed for different types of users and different goals. LinkedIn Premium Career is the one most of you will be considering. It's designed for job seekers and professionals who want to advance their careers. This monthly cost varies depending on your location and current promotions, but it's typically around $30 to $60 per month. Here are the main features you get with Premium Career. First, you can see who's viewed your profile in the last 90 days. That might sound like vanity, but it's actually incredibly valuable information. When recruiters or hiring managers look at your profile, you'll know about it, and you can follow up appropriately. Second, you get in-mail credits, typically 5 per month. In-mail allows you to message people you're not connected with, even if they're outside your network. This is huge for networking and job searching because it means you can reach out directly to hiring managers, recruiters, or industry leaders without needing a mutual connection. Third, you can see how you compare to other applicants for jobs you're interested in. LinkedIn will show you how your skills and experience stack up against other people who have applied for the same position. This helps you understand your competitiveness and identify areas where you might need to strengthen your background. Fourth, you get access to LinkedIn Learning, which we'll talk about in detail in a few minutes. And fifth, you can see more profile information when you search for people. You appear more prominently in other people's searches. Now, is Premium Career worth it? Here's my honest assessment. If you're actively job searching, especially for mid-level or senior positions, Premium Career can absolutely be worth the investment for a few months. The ability to see who's viewed your profile and reach out via email can be game-changing for your job search. If you're not actively job searching, but you're in a role where networking is important, like sales, business development, or consulting, Premium might also be valuable. But if you're happy in your current job, you're not actively networking for business purposes, and you're just using LinkedIn to stay connected with your professional network, the free version is probably fine for your needs. Here's a strategy that works well. Try Premium Career for 1 month during an active job search or major networking push. Use that month intensively. Send in-mails, research who's been viewing your profile, and really leverage the advanced features. Then evaluate whether the results justify the ongoing cost. Sales Navigator is LinkedIn's premium tool designed for sales professionals. It costs significantly more than Premium Career, usually $80 to $100 per month, but it provides much more sophisticated search and tracking capabilities. With Sales Navigator, you can save leads and accounts, get advanced search filters that aren't available in the regular version, and receive alerts when your prospects change jobs, post content, or are mentioned in the news. You also get significantly more in-mail credits. Unless you're in a sales role where LinkedIn is a primary tool for prospecting and lead generation, Sales Navigator is probably overkill. But if you are in sales, especially B2B sales, it can be incredibly valuable. Recruiter Lite is designed for hiring managers and recruiters. It provides advanced candidate search capabilities and tools for managing the recruiting process. Unless you're actively recruiting for your company, you don't need this. Now let's talk about LinkedIn Learning, which is included with most premium plans, but it is also available as a standalone subscription. LinkedIn Learning is a massive library of professional development courses covering everything from technical skills like coding and data analysis to soft skills like leadership and communication. Here's what I love about LinkedIn Learning. The courses are taught by industry professionals. They're bite-sized and practical. And when you complete the courses, you can display the certificates on your LinkedIn profile. This last part is really valuable because it shows your network that you're committed to continuous learning and professional development. The course library is genuinely impressive. You can learn new software, develop leadership skills, improve your communication abilities, or even pivot into entirely new fields. The quality is generally high, and the instructors are typically people with real-world experience in their fields. But here's the thing about LinkedIn Learning. You need to actually use it for it to be valuable. A lot of people subscribe with good intentions and then never find the time to take the courses. If you're going to invest in LinkedIn Learning, block out specific time in your schedule for learning, just like you would for any other important professional activity. One strategic way to use LinkedIn Learning is to take courses that are directly relevant to the jobs you're applying for or skills your industry is demanding. Then, when you're in the interviews, you can mention that you've been proactively developing the skills. It shows initiative and commitment to professional growth. Let's talk about skill assessments, which are available to both free and premium users, but are more prominent with premium accounts. LinkedIn offers assessments in dozens of skills, from Excel to PowerPoint to more complex areas like project management and digital marketing. When you pass a skill assessment, you get a badge on your profile that verifies your competency in that area. These badges can be valuable for establishing credibility, especially in technical skills where employers want proof of your abilities. The assessments are relatively challenging. They're not just participation trophies. You need to score in the top 30% to earn the badge, which means the badges actually mean something to employers and recruiters. Here's a strategic approach to skill assessments. Identify the top 5 to 7 skills that are most important for your career goals and focus on earning badges in those areas. Don't try to get badges in every possible skill. It looks unfocused and doesn't add much value. Now, let's discuss some advanced networking features that come with the premium accounts. Premium users get more detailed information when they search for people, including how they're connected to you and more complete profile information, even for people outside their network. Premium users also get priority customer support, which can be valuable if you encounter technical issues or if you have questions about using the platform effectively. One feature that many premium users love is the ability to send profile views anonymously. With a free account, when you look at someone's profile, they can see that you viewed it. With premium, you can browse anonymously, which can be useful for competitive research or when you're looking for opportunities at companies where you don't want your current employer to know you're looking. However, here's a trade-off to consider. When you browse anonymously, you also can't see who's been viewing your profile. Many LinkedIn strategists recommend leaving anonymous browsing turned off because the networking opportunities from knowing who's viewed your profile often outweigh the privacy benefits of anonymous browsing. Let's talk about in-mail strategy, since this is one of the most valuable premium features. In-mail credits allow you to message people you're not connected with, but just because you can send messages to these people doesn't mean you should send them carelessly. Good in-mail messages are personalized, concise, and focused on providing value or building relationships rather than immediately asking for something. They're similar to good connection requests, but since you're using a premium feature, recipients expect them to be even more thoughtful and relevant. Here's a template that works well for in-mail. Hi, I came across your profile while researching this industry, and I was impressed by your experience in this specific area. I'm currently looking for a job or open to opportunities and would value your perspective on a specific question that I have. Would you be open to a brief 15-minute call? I'd be happy to share some of the personal experiences that I've had in return as well. The key is to make it clear why you're reaching out to them specifically, what you're hoping to learn, and how the conversation could be mutually beneficial. One thing to keep in mind about InMail, you get a limited number of credits each month and they don't roll over. If you're paying for premium, make sure you're using your InMail credits. They're one of the most valuable parts of the premium subscription. Now, let's address the big question. How do you calculate the ROI of LinkedIn Premium? That depends entirely on your goals and how you use the platform. If you're job searching, calculate the potential salary increase from landing a better job faster versus the cost of a few months of premium. If premium helps you land a job even 1 month sooner, or helps you negotiate a salary that's even $2,000 higher, it probably has paid for itself many times over. If you're using LinkedIn for business development or sales, track how many new business relationships or leads you generate through premium features versus what you were achieving with the free version. If you're using it for general professional development and networking, the ROI might be harder to quantify, but could show up as better industry knowledge, stronger professional relationships, or increased visibility in your field. Here's my recommendation for most people. Try Premium Career for 1 month during a period when you can really use it intensively. Maybe that's during an active job search, or when you're launching a new business initiative, or when you're trying to make a major career transition. Use that month to determine whether the premium features provide you enough additional value to justify the ongoing cost. Many people find that they use premium in cycles, upgrading when they need the advanced features for specific goals, then downgrading when those goals are achieved or when they're in maintenance mode with their LinkedIn presence. Let's talk about LinkedIn Events, which is a feature that's available to all users, but becomes more powerful when combined with premium networking capabilities. LinkedIn Events allows you to discover and attend professional events, both virtual and in person, related to your industry and interests. This is a fantastic way to expand your network and learn about industry trends. When you attend LinkedIn Events, you can connect with other attendees and you have a natural conversation starter because you attended the same event. LinkedIn groups have become less popular over the years, but they can still be valuable for networking and professional development. Groups allow you to participate in discussions with people who share your professional interests or work in your industry. The key to getting value from LinkedIn groups is to participate actively in discussions rather than just joining and lurking. Share insights, ask questions, and build relationships with other group members. Now, as we wrap up this module, let me share some thoughts about the long-term value of investing in your LinkedIn presence. Whether you choose to use premium features or stick with the free version, the most important thing is consistency and strategic thinking. LinkedIn is not a magic bullet that will instantly transform your career, but when used consistently and strategically over time, it becomes an incredibly powerful tool for professional growth, networking, and opportunity creation. The premium features can accelerate your results and provide additional capabilities, but they work best when you already have a solid foundation of good content, strategic networking, and clear professional goals. In our final module, we're going to put everything together and create your personalized LinkedIn action plan. We'll help you develop sustainable habits, set realistic goals, and create a strategy that works for your specific career situation and goals. You've learned so much already, and you're ready to take your LinkedIn presence to the next level. Whether you decide to invest in premium features or maximize the free version, you now have the knowledge to make those decisions strategically. I'll see you in our final module, where we'll make sure that you leave this course with a clear, actionable plan for LinkedIn success.